I'm Kevin Thomas, Senior Pastor of Forest Lake United Methodist Church. Thank you for joining us for this week's devotions. Normally we devote this time to the gospel reading that's in the lectionary, but this coming Sunday, October the 4th, is World Communion Sunday, and I wanted to share a devotion about communion. I know we won't be able to gather in the sanctuary for communion as we so would love to do, but I wanted to share this special story about how even ordinary meals can take on a sacred quality when they're shared in Christian love. The verse for today will come from the book of Acts, chapter 2, verse 42. Those who accepted Peter's message and were baptized devoted themselves to the apostles' teaching and to fellowship, to the breaking of bread, and to prayer. Every day when Edwin, my Nigerian college roommate, would prepare his native foods in our kitchen, the house would fill with a very distinct aroma, one that didn't quite suit my American palate. One afternoon, Edwin invited me to share his evening meal. Finding no suitable excuse, and I promise you I tried, I reluctantly agreed. We sat across from each other at the table. There were no plates at our spots, only a pot in the middle of the table with a soup mixture, and a plate next to it with a dough mixture made from Bisquick. After the blessing, Edwin taught me how to eat it. He took some of the dough and dipped it into the soup mixture, and he ate the two together. As we ate, he shared with me that he said that in my country, we eat all from the same pot as a sign of friendship, showing that we love and trust one another. Well, I was humbled. I had tried to avoid this meal, and yet it turned into a very special offer of friendship from my roommate to me. All of a sudden, that table on our college campus became a holy place. The meal became sacred. It reminded me of Holy Communion. One loaf, one cup, one body, one people. Better than ever before, I understood the transformation that happens at the Lord's table. God unites people into the body of Christ. This same transformation happens when we sit down to eat with the Sunday school class, or when we share a meal with people who are experiencing homelessness, or when we gather for Holy Communion. Jesus shows up in the breaking of the bread. We have the opportunity to invite others to share this meal, and around the Lord's table, we will be united as God's family.